Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, and welcome to 1minutetennis.com. In today's session, I want to talk about racket speed on the forehand, and I want to show you why you're almost certainly not getting the racket speed that you should, and a really easy way to get fantastic racket speed and more power into your stroke almost immediately. Now, I'm pretty sure that almost everybody watching this video, and you, will have been trying to get a racket lag to create racket speed on the forehand. The racket lag, as we know, is where we pull the arm forward and the racket lags behind and then catches up and overtakes, creating more speed. So here, racket lag, and then forwards. And when players do that, they tend to focus on the wrist movement, because surely this is a movement of the wrist. But the racket lag, when you look at it closely, involves both the wrist and the elbow. And the movements are in almost opposite directions. You see, the movement of the wrist leaves the racket either parallel to the ground or closed, depending on the style of your stroke and, of course, the grip. In a Western grip, it's going to look very, very closed. But the elbow opens the forearm up to the sky, and this means that the whole arm snaps through. The racket drops behind because of the wrist, but if the movement is made entirely with the wrist, then it's a fundamentally weak movement. It kind of adds racket speed but loses power because there's only the wrist generating the speed instead of the arm. Let me show you what I mean. First, I make the racket lag with the wrist. I'll do it in this direction. So I'm here with the wrist and snap through, with the wrist and snap through. Now, I suggest that you copy these so you can feel it, because that looks pretty good, but to me, it doesn't feel that good. It feels a little bit weak. And so people usually learn the racket lag this way and then never employ it in their game, because it's really difficult when the ball is live and in difficult places and coming at speed to make that stroke. Now I'm going to do it with the elbow and then the wrist. I don't think about the wrist. I think about the elbow, and the wrist will follow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my elbow and forearm to the sky. Okay, so into place here, open the forearm and swing. Open the forearm and swing. Now you may think that through opening the forearm, I'll open the racket like this, but that's assuming the wrist will stay neutral, and it won't. It will naturally compensate for the opening of the forearm. But when I open the forearm, I engage my bicep. And so if I simply swing with the wrist here, with the wrist, the racket lag, you'll feel the stress on your tricep here. So you're swinging with the weaker part of the arm. But if instead of focusing on the wrist movement of the racket lag is a byproduct of you using the correct muscle structure of the arm, then you get much more power, and the racket lag is automatic. It is a byproduct. And so from here, what I suggest you do is open the elbow so the forearm is open to the sky. See? Open and swing. Now open, and I had a racket lag, but I didn't do it. It just happened. So from here, open the arm and swing. By using the elbow to create the wrist movement, to create the racket lag, you create way more racket speed, and it's an easier, faster, and more powerful stroke. I hope this makes sense, because it really makes a big difference to the racket speed, spin, and control of your forehand. Let me know in the comments section how it works in your game. You know I love your feedback, and I try to reply to every single comment. And if you need more help with your game, have a look at what we're doing with online coaching. I'm helping players in over 25 countries all over the world of all ages and all levels. It's a unique service, and there's more information in the website below, or email us for details. And check out our latest books. We have the 1 Minute Tennis Serve Solution and the 1 Minute Tennis Forehand Solution online on Amazon now. The links are in the comments section below. These books are a unique blend of biomechanical analysis and then super simple solutions to problems within the stroke. So don't use your wrist for the racket lag. The wrist just happens. Open the elbow, open the forearm, and you'll snap the racket through with more power, more speed, more spin, and it's truly effortless. Thanks for watching, and see you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.